Hello again, it's Rob from Two Turtle Gardens, and I'm here to plant carrots today in containers. I have this old banana bucket. You can see spider webs in it and the whole 9 yards, and I threw in some coffee grounds down there. I just had nowhere to put them, so I just chucked them in there. It won't do no harm. I'm going to fill this all with soil, good rich compost, and I'm going to plant maybe about 4 varieties of carrots in here. And we're going to keep them through the year, and in the winter I'm going to dig them into the ground, subterranean, maybe about 2 or 3 feet, and I'm going to put a window over top of them, and we're going to keep them going through the winter, as we're just going to keep adding. So it's going to be a perpetual carrot garden all year long. That's what we're going to try, and it starts today. Alright, I got to go get a few tools and some soil, and of course the carrot seeds, and I'll be back with you in about a minute. Okay, I think we're back at the garden. Yes, we are. Had to check the video, see if it was running. So here comes the dirt, guys. Very simple. Now some people are going to put a tube in here for watering. That's a good idea, but I'm going to be here most of the year this summer because of illness, so I'm not going to be able to get out as much as I could, so I'm sticking around the house and doing what I can for now. Hopefully things get better soon. All of us are struggling out there with something. Okay, so here we go. Soil's going in. Now a lot of people like to say, we'll put a little watering tube. They go away on holidays and want to keep these things watered, but it's not really critical for carrots. They can take a little bit of time, as long as you're not gone for the entire summer. Back with at this point here, I don't know if you can see how high it is, this level here. I'm going to add a little bit more of this regular soil here, this regular old garden soil. And I'm going to use a little bit higher grade soil. I'm not really worried about the soil I'm using because I'm going to use compost tea this year, guys. And you'll see that. It doesn't matter what you plant them in. You can plant them in sand. It wouldn't matter. It's about nutrition when the plant's growing. This has actually got string roots in it. Really. This is from the store, guys. Pretty amazing. Look at that. You gotta watch your soil, guys. Alright, so that's pretty good. It's not bad. And we're going to go with a more ground soil. And I'll dump that in there. A load of soil. Taking the wind out of me, guys. All this effort. Alright, I'll spread that all around. This soil is really moist, guys, so I'm not going to add any water to it right now. So here I'm going to add my carrots right here. And it's still a little cool at night. I'm going to germinate them by using a window. I have a double pane window, and you'll see what that looks like as we get further on at this video. But here's your soil bed for your carrots. And my idea with this is turn it into a perpetual carrot bed that we can use all through the year and hopefully never ever have to buy carrots ever again. Not that it's really a big expense, but we're playing around having a little fun. Alright, I'm going to take a break and I'll be back, guys. I got to get this. Okay, I'm back again, guys. And this time I've got the carrots. And here I've got purple dragon carrot. I think it's a smaller carrot, about that big. It's going to go down in here. I'm going to plant it. And then there's your standard large carrots. I'm going to plant those. These are called Touchon. And these are the scarlet nantes that we planted earlier. We had pretty good success. And then finally we have Jean de Doubs carrot. I've never grown that one. So we're going to just put them out and start off with a little window to germinate them, especially on cold nights, but I think it's going to be successful. So let's get going. Now normally you would want to put these carrot seeds in a sand, okay, like a little cup of sand. I don't have any sand handy. You put it in a cup and then you put it into a salt shaker, and you would, you know, evenly place them. And I'm going to try freehand my best and see what happens. Now, probably, I don't know if you guys are familiar with psychology. Some of you are for sure. But the ghetto sizing principle, where everybody kind of comes together, I think it's the same thing with plants. You plant, you scatter the seeds, but somehow they grow in clumps of all the same kind. It's interesting to see. You can see those seeds there. That's the that is the Jean d'Aubes. Don't know much about Jean d'Aubes. I'm going to do some research and pass that information, but I'm just basically shaking the seeds here and there, everywhere, and come what may. We're not, the thing about gardening is some people get a little bit fundamentalist. And that's okay if you're really, really, really hardcore gardening. But I mean, the garden is a place of relaxation for me. And I think it is for a lot of folks too. It's a place of healing too if you've got any woes. And we all do. We're adults, right? We've seen a lot. And some of it we haven't really liked. And that leaves scars, guys. In the garden, it's therapeutic. Alright, some more seeds. This time they are from the purple dragon. Okay, so again, we'll just scatter these seeds like so. I know they're going to come out in a bit of clumps. Ideally, a salt shaker or pepper shaker, and you put them all around. But like I said, we're not getting all fundamentalist. And then here are the bigger carrots, guys. So I'll put them in. I could grow like 2 or 3. I got about 7 or 8 of these pots. I want to save one for watermelon and see how that turns out as an experiment this year. And these are a larger variety carrot that I'm planting. These are the, well, I forget what they are. I've got the list, but anyway, they're a larger variety. We don't have to be specific about our carrots. I mean, a carrot's a carrot. I mean, there's different kinds. But this is just for demonstration purposes. Any carrot you can do this with. I don't think there's any varieties that you can't. So there you go. I just pack it down a little bit. Not too hard. And the soil's already wet there, moist, guys. So I'm not really going to concern myself too much with this. And I'm just going to take a moment and I'm going to show you what my whole idea is around at night when it gets a little chilly at night, if we happen to get a night where it gets to like 0. I'll try and protect the carrots. Not that they really need a lot of protection, but I'll just give me a minute. So you can see the glass pane on top for those cold nights, okay? When we actually sink this container into the ground for the winter, this window is going to go on top, okay? And that's going to be to give the carrots a little bit of warmth so they'll grow inside that pot over the winter. Now, they're not going to grow fast, but they will grow. Now, we planted them out for the spring. They're going to grow fast in these containers. It gets hot here in Canada, this part of Canada, during the summer, and humid. So, anyway, that has been your carrot planting in containers. I hope you enjoyed the show. And if you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe, please. And if you already have subscribed, I thank you very much. And if you're a new visitor to the channel, I hope you enjoy what you see. Alright, so Rob's out. I'm going to take a little break, a little rest. And I'm going to take this window off because I don't really need it today. It's a little bit on the overkill. It's carrots in containers. There it is, guys. Thank you for stopping by my channel. And thank you for subscribing, everybody. Rob out. Be good to everyone.